right. So appreciate each day. So Todd Cherches, tell us more about that. What does that mean to
Sure,
you?
sure. I mean, in some ways, it's easier said than done, but it's all about the attitude of gratitude approach and looking at things through a positive lens. And it's hard when we're exhausted and we're stressed and things happen, right? But I think it's just about appreciating what you have and not what you don't have. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the old philosophy from the 1980s of he who dies with the most toys wins, right? It's like that attitude of being cutthroat and accumulating wealth and everything else, rather
Right.
than being more socially conscious and recognizing what you have and helping others who are less fortunate. So I think that's part of the just having a sense of appreciation, which helps you to deal with the tough times as well as to maximize the good times.
Yeah. And where my brain went was understand your privilege, appreciate your privilege and understand your privilege, because we might not think we have a privilege, and we're just not all that aware of others, where we're volunteering or whatever does help us to become aware of someone who doesn't have what we have, so to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I love
Complaining
it.
about I have no room for all my clothes. That's hardly a I could see the
Yeah,
problem.
look at your problems and
Yeah,
figure out your privilege.
exactly.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so be here now.
Yeah, that's that
Right.
classic. I forget the guy's name. I think it's Ram Dass who came up with that. But yeah, yeah, be here now. It's like be present, be focused, be in the moment. Um, Especially in today's world of unlimited digital distractions on our phones, the TV news. You could have CNN or MSNBC on all day long and just follow the scrolling and everything else, and you're not focused on the present. You're not focused on the here and now. While people are talking to you, you're not giving them your undivided attention. So I think
Right.
again, that's again, there's always something else going on out there.
Yeah.
But I think part of it is just to be focused and be present and
Yeah.
not always be elsewhere. It's like when you go to a party, there's always someone better to talk to, but if you focus on the person that's right in front of you, you may have an amazing conversation instead of always looking for. Jerry Seinfeld has a joke that you can either look at what's on TV or you can always be thinking, oh, I wonder what else is on TV.
Ooh, yeah,
So
right. Even
either
being fully present just watching TV. That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
point.
So you can enjoy the show, but you're not going to enjoy it if you always feel like that FOMO feel of I could be watching something different or better, right?
I
Enjoy
love
what
it.
you're watching is a good way to live and to appreciate it.
Like it so much. Okay, eat chocolate? Really?
Well, that's my biggest vice and my biggest addiction is chocolate. So again, I
Me
think
too.
my mother always said everything in moderation, which is easier said than done.
Oh yeah.
For
Especially
years,
when it comes to chocolate,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. For years, I was able to sit down and eat a whole box of Entenmann's donuts or a whole pint of Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter or whatever, and it's better to have one scoop of something you like than a whole container of some low-fat, sugar-free, fat-free thing. So it's
Oh,
kind of
that's a good
that's
point.
so when I was trying to lose all that weight, that's one of the ways that my wife helped me is like you can have the fat-free, sugar-free, but have just you can have one scoop of the good stuff, right? And that
Oh, nice.
through. So it's kind of like moderation and proportions and everything else. But allow yourself, if you deprive yourself, then you're constantly frustrated. But if you say, I'm only gonna have like right now, I try to only have chocolate on the weekends, like on a
Oh,
Saturday night,
cool.
like
Yeah.
a piece of Linda's fudge cake. I don't know if it's named after you, but my favorite cake is from Cheesecake Factory, Linda's fudge.
Ooh, yeah,
Um,
man.
so again, if you don't do it that often and you do it in moderation and only occasionally, it's something to look forward to. So
I
that's
love it. There's a story of trying to avoid, candy, like chocolate, really. It was all about chocolate candy bar. And so I'm just going to, drive in the area of the store. I'm just going to pull in the parking lot. I'm just going to walk in the store. I won't even look at the chocolate bars. I'm just going to pick it up and read the label. I'm just going to buy it, but I'm not going to eat it now. I'm just gonna take one bite. I'm not gonna finish it. And it goes.
yeah,
I
it
think
does
that's so
require a
funny.
little self discipline and self control, but yeah,
I love it. Very cool. Okay, and relax. I love that one. Appreciate each day and relax.
Yeah, that's one of my we always said that was my father's occupation, was relaxing. That was his I mean, anytime we wanted to do something, we say, can we go, can we leave now? Like, let me just relax. Give me 15 minutes just to relax. So relaxing became like a mantra, and it's like that was his area of specialty. But it's also a good way to live. It slows things down. It's related to the be here now, and it's kind of like slow things down. And sometimes it's okay to just not do anything and just veg out or just stare into space, and give yourself a chance to recharge, regroup, refresh your batteries, etc.
Yeah,
It's important.
absolutely. And back to the be here and now, it's all about connecting with yourself. And if you don't slow down and relax, it's almost near impossible to connect with yourself, let alone be fully present to connect with others. How do you
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
about
One of the
that?
biggest challenges these days is burnout, just people being burnt out, whether you're working from home or an office or whatever you're doing, just everyone's on overload and overwhelm. And you need to, for some people, relaxing is doing something active like swimming or walking. And
True.
for other people, it's just sitting on a lawn or by a body of water or a beach or whatever. So whatever it
Yeah.
is for you, find your own way to disconnect and just kind of recharge.
Right. Yeah, meditation, just sitting there doing nothing, is not my thing. Active meditation of like taking gel pens and colored pencils and coloring in adult coloring books with like tiny little
Mm-hmm.
pieces of it to fill in. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
And it keeps me very fully present with myself. And then it takes my, me to thoughts of others and things I could do different or whatever. I just absolutely love active meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a walk is considered active meditation usually. So very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Todd. This has been wonderful.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Absolutely. Bye bye.